Welcome to part two of our lesson on Rory Gallagher's Do You Read Me from the Calling Card album. In part one, we covered the introductory solo. In this section, we're going to cover the chords for the verse, the instrumental break, which kind of takes the place of a chorus, and the bridge. So let's get started. Okay, well, this section, of course, starts with the big bar F chord, and then the C chord on the third fret. And then the main section is a D minor 7 chord. It's on the 10th fret. You're going to take your middle finger and put it on the 10th fret, 6th string, and you're going to take your ring finger and bar the D, G, B, and E strings with it. So kind of like this, right? And it's and then the chord that it alternates with is just a bar G. It's the same as the C was down here, just right up here. So on the 10th fret, and you're just going to alternate those. And so the only other chord in this section is the is just a power A. That's pretty much it for the verse section of the song. Okay, this is a section I sort of refer to as the instrumental break. I don't know what else to call it. It's sort of where a chorus might be, but it's not a chorus. The chords in it are based on an A minor, G, an F, an open C, and then just the middle parts of the D, meaning just the kind of the D, G, and B strings. But instead of playing this full A minor, he's just going to take his this kind of abbreviated version. So you take your first finger and you put on the G string, 5th fret, and then your pinky and your ring finger, and you put them on 7th fret, A and D strings. So you get and you don't play the other string. So it's slide that down 1 fret. And use sort of the E form, the same thing as you would have as in an open E. So that's, then you slide down 2 frets, and those are, and other than the C and the D, that's it. So the way he plays it is, He does that twice, and in between he does these little, you know, he'll do some little embellishment, one that he likes, which echoes the opening, which is also, you know, based on that old D minor the song's about. Remember we had this to open it? Well, if you took just your first finger on this G string 5th fret and bent it a couple of times, you'd get this. That's a big Rory sound. It's kind of like the train sound, you know. Yeah, he's just putting his finger on the B string 6th fret there to get the other piece. Right? The other riff that he uses in between there is just kind of a. So that's just a hammer on the G 5th to 7th, and then slide down. But you can put other things in there. I mean, when I seen him do it live, he'll just stick in whatever he feels like at the time. So he's a jammer. Okay, this bridge part can kind of rock out a little bit. It's a totally different, you know, different feel. And he's playing a G7 bar chord at the 3rd fret. So barring the 3rd fret, then you bring your first finger down on the G string 4th fret, and your ring finger on the A string 5th fret. And you can vary that by taking your pinky, putting it on the B string 6th fret. So, and you really want to get a kind of a free rhythm going here, like. And then the other part of it is this is the D minor 7 thing that we saw in the verse. So. Then down to an A. And just pound on the C. And then he'll either go back into a verse or solo. We'll cover the solo in another lesson.